let's work with the place value cards of units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Let's go ahead and arrange them. One unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, 6 units, 7 units, 8 units, 9 units. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens. 100, 200s, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. After arranging all the numbers of units, tens, hundreds, and thousands, you can ask the child to bring you the numbers you want in a tray. You can move away to a different place, and the child can have a tray in which he can bring, or she can bring, the number cards you ask for. And this is how you will go in order. The first thing you will ask the child is any cards from the units. For example, you can ask the child, bring me a card of 3 units. And when the child brings you a card of 3 units, you ask, what did you bring me? Let the child say, this is 3 units. You brought me 3 units. Thank you, you can put it back. And you repeat the units a few more times, and you make sure the child is bringing all the numbers correct when you ask units. When child does units perfectly, you move to tens. You ask the child, can you bring me 5 tens? Right now, you're not saying 50 or 80 or 40, but you're saying 5 tens or 3 tens or 6 tens. And that's how you do the same step. Can you bring me 4 tens? And before the child goes, you can actually ask, what are you going to bring me? 4 tens. Okay. And when the child brings you 4 tens, you ask, what did you bring me? 4 tens. 4 tens. Thank you. You can put it back. And then you repeat the same with tens, and then you move on to hundreds, and then the card of 1,000. Once you see that the child is bringing all the cards correctly, 1 card at a time, that's when you move to 2 cards at a time. For 2 cards, you do 2-digit numbers. And slowly now, when you have worked with 10 boards separately, where the child is learning to say 1 10 as tens, 2 tens as 20, that's when, during this time, if the child has already been introduced with a 10 board, and when you ask 2-digit numbers, you say, can you bring me 6 tens and 4 units? And before doing the work with cards, the child has already done the work with beads as well, which are concrete beads of units, bars of tens, and squares of hundreds and cubes of thousands in the classroom. So you say, can you bring me 5 tens and 3 units? So the child brings 5 tens and 3 units. And when the child brings it to you, say, what did you bring me? 5 tens and 3 units. And then you put it together. So 5 tens and 3 units. 53. Thank you. You put it back. And that's how you keep repeating 2-digit numbers few times. And when you see that the child is bringing correct 2-digit numbers to you, whatever you ask, for example, 8 tens and 7 units, and the child brings correct 8 tens and 7 units, and you say together 8 tens and 7 units, 87. You do that. And when you think that the child is comfortable after a few days, you move to hundreds, tens, and units. You still say, can you bring me 8 hundreds, 4 tens, and 7 units? And then before the child leaves, you ask, what are you going to bring me? You need to hear again exactly the same numbers you asked the child to bring. 8 tens, 8 hundreds, 7 tens, and 4 units. And when the child brings 8 tens, 8 hundreds, 7 tens, 4 units, say, what did you bring me? 8 hundreds, 7 tens, and 4 units. 874. And that's what you practice for a few days. 3-digit numbers. Then when you see that the child is comfortable with 3-digit numbers, is able to say all the 3-digit numbers with you, that's when you move to thousands. And you repeat the same process again. Let's do 1,000 number together. You ask the child, can you bring me 6,000, 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and 2 units? And then you ask the child, what are you going to bring me? And you see if the child can say the exact same number you said. 6,000, 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and 2 units. When the child brings to you. You ask, what did you bring me? 6,000, 400, 5 tens, and 2 units. 6,452. You do not have to do that, but if you think that the child is ready, you can go ahead and say the number this way: 6,400, 5 tens, and 2 units. And it's okay if the child is not putting numbers together. When you bring for the first time, you show them how to do it. So you can show them. The child is already bringing it by looking at the other children do it already. It's fine too. If the child is not doing it, you can do it with the child. And when we do the 4 numbers together, there's a magic slide which you can show to the child. You can say, let me show you a magic slide. And you keep all the numbers together. You can read the number together. 6,400, 5 tens, 2 units, 6,452. And that you repeat for a few days. So first step is only units, then only tens, then only hundreds, then only thousands. And then after a few days, when you see the child is doing it, progressing, you do tens and units together to do 2-digit numbers. And then after practicing that, you move to hundreds, tens, and units to do 3-digit numbers. And then after more practice, you move to thousands, hundreds, tens, and units to do the 4-digit numbers. Enjoy practicing numbers.